Animal Crossing New Horizons was supposed to be the cozy escape we all needed in 2020, and for quite a while it was. But as the months passed, the cracks in paradise began to show. Today, we're going to talk about how New Horizons, despite its polish and popularity, lacks the true heart and soul of its predecessors. Let's talk about what made Animal Crossing special, and what got lost on the flight to our deserted island.
What's up guys, Zach Scott here.
Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy!
Oh there friends, welcome on in.
In the older Animal Crossing games, the world felt alive, even when nothing was happening. Villagers had unique personalities. They'd surprise you with personal letters, drag you into gossip, or ask you for favors that felt genuine rather than randomized. Your town wasn't a sandbox, it was a community.
As the electric guitar. Nope. Forget you.
These were games about connection, about being known. These personalities of your villagers mattered. Even if they were grumpy or rude, everyone had a role. You didn't just build a home, you built relationships. When New Horizons launched, it was a cultural event. Instagram feeds were flooded with cottagecore aesthetics, Twitter accounts were dedicated to villager fashion, and celebrities were hosting talk shows on virtual islands. It was massive, and for a good reason. But that explosion came at a cost. Nintendo shifted focus, and suddenly Animal Crossing wasn't about the charm of the unknown or the quirks of your villagers. It was about you, your creativity, your brand, your control. In New Horizons, you're the mayor, designer, developer, architect, and event planner. And the villagers, they're just background noise. Gone are the weird hobbies, the personal dramas, the dynamic friendships. Villagers in New Horizons don't change. They're just cute mascots wandering around your curated Pinterest board. The game has personality, but it's yours, not theirs.
Leading to the common complaint that the villagers are now too mindless and agreeable, which from a design standpoint makes sense. The customization now comes before the simulation.
Many of the features that made the previous games rich and immersive were missing at launch in New Horizons. Brewster? Gone. The post office? Gone. The sense of a living town with schedules, routines, and mystery was inevitably replaced by an aesthetic simulator. Even when updates added content back, it felt hollow. Brewster came back, but had nothing new to say. The magic was in the details, and New Horizons trades that magic for menus and modularity. Yes, you can build waterfalls and city blocks. You can even terraform every inch of your island if you please. But ask yourself, why? What story are you trying to tell, and why are your villagers even a part of it? The game gives you every tool except a reason to care. It's beautiful, yes, but it's a beauty that demands constant work to maintain, and if you step away, your town doesn't fall into charming disrepair. It just pauses. It stays in limbo.
And the act of just crafting itself can take ages if you're trying to make a lot of one item. Not to mention, New Horizons also adopts everyone's favourite cancer upon modern gaming, item durability. Even your gold tools will eventually go kaput, so what's even the point of putting in the time to craft them in the first place?
I hate Animal Crossing.
However, it feels to most that the most disappointing pieces of the game weren't fixed with this update, and with it being the final product, we were left with an incomplete game.
You might be running around, you might be collecting supplies, you might be collecting fish, you might be designing your home, you might be waiting to catch stars. The catch, no pun intended, is that these tedious tasks don't really add up to anything, and I think that's where I find the most beauty in it. When the game first dropped.
So where do we go from here? If New Horizons is the franchise's future, what happens to the emotional core that wants to find it? Can Nintendo find a balance between creative freedom and emotional engagement? Or between aesthetics and soul? Animal Crossing was never just a game. It was a feeling, a rhythm, a reminder that small moments matter, and sometimes the most meaningful adventures are the ones where nothing big happens, except that you were there and that you mattered. Thanks for watching. If this essay resonated with you, I'd love to hear your favorite Animal Crossing moments in the comments. Let's keep this conversation going, and maybe with just a sliver of hope, remind Nintendo what made the series special in the first place. Have a great day, guys.